my assessment, first of all, I think both of them came out complete winners. And
I agree.
One of the things that I think that I really appreciate about Conor, and I said this, is I think that the guy is in many ways a heroic figure. He's heroic because he puts everything on the line. If you think about what he did, the risk he took to get in there, I know he's confident, but he's still boxing the best there is.
And he's 0-0.
And he's 0-0. He could have looked so stupid. He could have gotten knocked out right away. It was a risk regardless of what anybody says.
That was my biggest fear.
Yes. And so here's this guy who comes in, and I mean, the way he was talking, I couldn't believe his self-confidence. Oh, look, part of it, maybe he's talking himself into it. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is the guy is inspiring. His example is just inspiring. Now, Floyd Mayweather, a true master, obviously. And came out looking incredible too, and here's why. If Floyd had wanted to fight Conor the way he fought Manny Pacquiao, I'm sure he could have made Conor miss. I'm sure he could have done what he usually does, which is wait back and take those shots and come back.
Maybe 2 years ago.
I think his ability to box is still undiminished. However, this guy says, okay, I'm going to come forward. I'm going to come forward with my weight, I think primarily on his front foot.
Not the first few rounds he did it.
Either way, he changed his style. And first of all, I think Conor did very well. Floyd might have gotten hit more in this fight. You could make the argument than he has in his.
Conor landed more punches than Manny Pacquiao did.
Well, that's for sure. That's also part of the reason for that is because he fought Conor differently.
See, you can say that, but remember, Conor's 0-0. Right?
Yeah.
So everyone goes, the only reason he landed more punches is because he was a different style. Well, he can't do, so you can paint any narrative you want to. Mm-hmm. So you're with a pro boxing crowd, right?
Yeah.
So, no, he just won rounds because it was the way Floyd was fighting. Well, let's look at that. Floyd can't fight him the way he fought Manny Pacquiao. Mm-hmm. Floyd can't sit in this traditional Philly cover-up shell because you can't fight a southpaw like that and sit back and eat shots.
Oh, you can't. You can't sit.
No, you're going to eat a straight left and you're going to be in trouble.
So you can't fight.
So you have to adapt.
You can't use the Philly
no,
shell
you're set up for a straight left all day. You can't sit against the ropes and do that. So he's going to change his style. At what point do you give Conor credit?
You have to give him credit.
You can paint any narrative you want. So that pro boxing crowd you're with or the people on First Take, whatever, it's because the way Floyd fought. Okay, that's fine. Don't give him
credit. That's a factor.
He still won 4 rounds. On the judge card, they even gave him rounds.
Yes.
You know, Chael Sonnen and I had the $100,000 bet, and he was literally going to give me my money. I told him, no. I was just doing it.
Yeah.
I don't want your money, man.
That's cool.
He was legit going to pay me my money.
I love it.
Yeah.
That says a lot about Chael.
Yeah.
No, and so what I'm saying is that either way, I think Conor proved to be an outstanding boxer.
Did you hear what Floyd said? Did you hear what Floyd said?
He said he was surprised, right? As angles.
They asked Floyd, what were you most surprised about? What caught you off guard most? And he goes, honestly, when his power, I felt bigger punchers, that's fair because he landed a flush uppercut and still kept coming forward. He goes, how good of a boxer he was. He goes, I wanted to turn it on earlier and I couldn't because of his boxing.
There you go. And he put gloves on Floyd's face. You can say whatever you want, but nobody wants to have somebody jab you in the face, catch you with uppercuts. Conor did.
His dad in the corner goes, you can turn on whenever you want. Let's go. Turn on whenever you want. And Floyd was like, I want to. It was tough. And when I talked to Floyd... Is
that what he said?
Yeah, when I talked to Paulie in the back, he goes, dude, I'm kind of glad those first 5 rounds went like that because when I sparred Conor, I couldn't get shit the early rounds. It's difficult, man.
Wow.
Those early rounds, his style and the pawing, you don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I've never seen
a
a boxer actually fight with his hands so far out because they say that's a liability. You can catch a left hook or whatever it is, but he fought with his hand way out, right?
Yeah.
Which was very unorthodox. You don't see that with boxers very rarely. Yeah. But either way, I think what it proved was that Conor is a way better boxer than anybody
what the
suspected.
boxing community thought.
100%.
Not the MMA.
And he surprised a lot of people with it,
I think more boxing than mainstream, but like anyone else, what'd I tell you? You're going to be watching this fight, you're going to look at each other and go, Jesus, who do you give that round to? Conor. Second round, Jesus, who do you give that round to? Conor.
You said it.
Yeah,
you said it in private too. And I think it's because why? Because he has an unorthodox style.
He can box.
And he can box.
He can box. And Floyd,
he can hit.
The thing that makes Floyd so special is he doesn't risk a lot until he knows it's certain.
Yes.
So Floyd's not going to rush at Conor McGregor, and he's going to wait to feel things out.
Yeah.
And if Conor can box, he's going to win some rounds. I know Conor can box to a certain extent.
And this is what I always say. And Conor even said it in the press conference. He goes, the guy changed his strategy up 3 times. That's what makes him a champion. And I think it's the same thing with Andre Ward. Guys like Floyd Mayweather, they may take 10 rounds to beat you, but they're going to beat you because their ability to download what you're doing eventually is going to come because their IQ's so high.
It's their ability to adapt, and but they always stick to the game plan. No matter what happens, you might catch them, you might come out southpaw, traditional, whatever, this distance, they stick to the game plan. They never deviate from the plan. There's always a plan.
Right, and the plan was let him punch himself out in the beginning, and then we'll capitalize later on, which he does. He's done it in a lot of fights. My thing is this. The reason I think Floyd Mayweather is such a great champion is not taking anything away from Conor at all. But in boxing, the reason he's such a great champion is I believe that if Conor fights Floyd 100 times, Floyd finds a way, because he's such a great boxer, to beat him 100 times.
Yeah, I agree with that. Unless Conor were to land some lucky punch.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's what makes him so great.
But yeah, that's fair assessment.
But takes nothing away from Conor.
No.
And I think Conor surprised the shit out of everybody, including the boxing community.
I told you I was in the back with Amir Khan, Berto.
Oh, you were?
Terrence Crawford, and they're like, Jesus, your boy can box.
Really?
I go, yeah. And I honestly...
That's pedigree. Those guys are pedigree.
Yeah, I was a little sad after. I was a little sad. I thought Conor would have even done better. I thought he was going to do even better. I expected even more out of him. He did great. I'm proud of him. But I even thought he was going to do better. So I wasn't offended. I was just like, really? I thought he'd win more rounds than that. And they're like, what? How do I didn't even think
that's a lot of rounds
won.
to win off a great champion.
Yeah, I just thought he would because he's so awkward. They're like, man, he goes, he can box. I'm like, yeah, man.
And I agreed with the stoppage. One of the things I saw,
I do too.
Yeah, because
I have no problems with it.
And Floyd said,
over.
Floyd said, dude, he's protecting your future. He's not protecting you right there. He's protecting your future.
No, and it was never going to
hurt.
happen. The only way Conor was going to win is he landed that big punch in those first 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Once that was over and we saw he was tired, Floyd was just going to keep pouring it on.
Yeah.
So you take him out, live to fight another day. We got it. We saw this experiment. We're done. No need for the damage. Get out of there.